Hello and welcome aboard. Today we're going to explore a topic that is equal parts fascinating and frustrating: the signs that you may be dealing with an evil person. Perhaps you've encountered such a person, or maybe you're struggling with it and your partner or family member is displaying some disturbing behavior. In any case, this topic is worth digging deeper and learning more about. Before we start exploring it, I'd like to remind you that in the second half of the video, I'm going to teach you how to maintain reasonable boundaries with those who have evil tendencies to make sure that you ward off their attacks. Together, let's reveal those evil people that may be hiding deep within your surroundings. First of all, we will be discussing today not those who are jerks or bother you in your daily life, but those who are deranged enough to hurt others and manipulate them with every intention of doing so. What are the signs that suggest you may be dealing with an evil person? They may seem charming at first, but over time you may begin to notice that they are only interested in what you can do for them, or they begin to belittle you and criticize you. From your coworkers in the office to your friends and even family members, evil people can be lurking anywhere in your life. So, in the final part of this video, I'm going to show you how to set boundaries and navigate this complex dynamic. Don't go away just yet. Watch the last part of the video and make the right choices to dismantle this disturbing force of evil once and for all. Before we dive in, I want to emphasize that through this video, I want us to explore the topic of mental health and personal growth together. As they say, knowledge is power, so let's progress together to better understand ourselves and others. Continuing to talk about evil people, what we're really talking about isn't the run-of-the-mill assholes you encounter, but rather those who have lost their minds, hurting and manipulating those around them with personality twists and a lack of empathy. You may notice that they are overly charismatic and overly enthusiastic with you, all of which can be signs of an evil person. Looking further, you may notice that they always have to be the center of attention. They may interrupt you or even put you down in front of others, all of which are signs that they are self-centered, controlling and manipulative. They may get angry, or they may show resentment for not getting what they want. Such a person may be the center of attention in social situations, making everyone laugh, funny stories, and going out of their way to care about you, all of which can be signs of evil. As you get to know this person better, you may begin to notice that they always need to be the center of attention. They may interrupt you or even put you down in front of others. The next thing you need to always be on the lookout for is unsympathetic and manipulative behavior. When someone is incapable of understanding or sharing the feelings of others, it means that they are oblivious to the impact of their actions on others. When this happens in a personal relationship, such as when your boss doesn't care about the feelings of his or her employees and is only interested in using them to achieve his or her own goals, then this constitutes pathological manipulation. At first, the other person may be attentive and show interest in your life. But over time, you may begin to notice that they are only interested in what they can get for themselves, or they may begin to belittle or criticize you. Even trickier situations are those who pretend to be very reasonable but are actually trying to threaten, intimidate, or even use violence against you. These people may do seemingly cruel things without feeling any guilt or remorse. At some point, this lack of empathy may even extend to personal relationships, such as if you have a boss who doesn't care about the needs of his or her employees, forces you to work extra hours without paying any overtime, ignores your requests for time off, or criticizes you in public for no reason. This kind of behavior can have side effects that affect the morale of the entire team. If you find someone doing this, they may be the evil one. Another warning sign: evil people are usually paranoid. They have to have their way. They try to control everything, and they only focus on what they can get from you. They may start putting you down and criticizing you, which is a reflection of their control. They try to dominate you and make your world completely revolve around them. In the next video we will discuss 1. Why it's important to rule out this pathological control. 2. How to tell when someone is lying. 3. The anti-evil person's course of action and how to protect yourself by setting boundaries. Now then, this is a critical moment. I'm going to introduce an effective strategy for dealing with the evil one: resolve and clarity. The first principle is that you need to establish where you stand and be clear about the behaviors you can tolerate and the behaviors you can't. It is essential to have clear boundaries in your communication. If the evildoer fights back and still tries to manipulate you, in that case, don't waver, but stand your ground. For example, suppose you have a friend who always tries to take all the compliments for himself. You can say to him, "I appreciate your interest in my project, but I wish you wouldn't take my results for yourself. I feel it is very important for me to be able to gain recognition for my contributions." In this way, your friend will understand that he shall not cross this line. Dealing with evil people can be tough, But remember one thing, protecting yourself and your mental health always comes first. Sometimes, that also means staying away from people who make you feel uncomfortable. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found today's video helpful, or if you'd like to check out more on how to deal with people who are difficult to get along with, be sure to remember to give this video a like, kid. All the best to all of you.